Greetings, citizens, and welcome to my review of Robocop Rogue City for PS5. First off, I want to say thanks to Peter Weller for coming back and reprising his role as Robocop. He did a great job. I can't believe they actually got him to come back and do it. I just want to say thank you, sir. We have missed you. What do I want to say about Robocop? Some of the graphics in this game are awesome. I mean, you really get a feeling for the dirty streets of old Detroit. And some of the reflections are just amazing. It really, really engrosses you how this game feels. You really feel like you're pounding the streets. You know, any of us who grew up in a major city, hey, I know this neighborhood. I've been in this neighborhood. You know, we've all seen these kinds of things. But their character models leave a little something to be desired. As we can see here, their faces aren't particularly well done. I think they used most of the budget just to get Peter Weller to come back. Like, look at these guys. Right? These are not faces. These are last-gen faces. Personally, I found Robo's gun to be a bit underpowered. It's not like the movies, right? Like, you see him in the movies and it's one burst and guys fall down. One burst and guys fall down. And it's like you just hammer into the same guys over and over and over. It was okay. It wasn't great. I mean, not to say that combat isn't fun, because, you know, stuff like that's hilarious, no matter how old you are, right? They try to overcome the difficulties with it with their skill trees. I think the skill trees come into play a little late. At least for me personally, it comes into play a bit late. Earlier access would have been great. Weapon modding, that comes into play way late, like way later than it needs to. If you're going to have weapon modding, let me have access to it in the beginning so that I know what I'm doing with it. The game does have its own version of detective mode. It's interesting. It's kind of Batman-y, but it doesn't really have any kind of major effect on the story at all. It is neat to play with. I only used it a couple of times during the entire thing. Like I said, it doesn't really have any major ups or downs or anything like that. It's cool little side things for you to do. It's not like you're going to be walking around in detective mode the whole time. Combat is fun, but I think this game's biggest crime is the fact that it doesn't have a New Game Plus feature. So you never really get the feeling that you're like this super-powered, armored dispenser of justice, you know? Like, you never get that I am Robocop unstoppable machine coming for you. Like I said, the game is fun. I know I've said a lot of negative things. The game is fun for a one-time through. Like, if you enjoy Robocop, if you like Robocop, you're going to have fun with it. Some of the gore is kind of cool when you get certain mods and stuff like that. Kind of Fallout 4, where if you get that gore mod, you can blow people up. You can kind of do the same kind of thing in Robocop. Headshots and stuff explode and gore goes everywhere. It's kind of 80s action filmy. It's kind of fun. Trying to think. Oh, something everyone needs to know. Like I said, this game does not have a New Game Plus feature. And if you start a new game, it will automatically delete all of your old saves. And this game does not have a manual save function. It only has an auto-save function. So, and there's no way to change that. So, if you're doing it, you're doing it. Like, make sure that's the course of action you want to take before you start, because you're going to restart the whole game. Things like throwing people across the room, hilariously fun. Here I punch a guy off a motorcycle, and that's just funny. Like, but yeah, the game's not a $60 game. It's just not. If you can pick this up for $25-$30, go ahead and do it. You'll have fun with it. It's a one playthrough thing for right now. Hopefully they'll update it later and we'll get New Game Plus mode. Hey, if they do that, yeah, it'll be a great game. It'll be a full-priced feature. But as it stands right now, it's just not. Well, this has been my review of Robotech Rogue City. Stay safe, citizens.